Hey guys, Outdoor Prepper, welcome back to the channel. On the table today, we've got a couple of cool things, but really only one. And that is the Sofirn ST1. I picked this light up, guys. This is a really cool EDC light. But I picked it up because what I was previously carrying has been my all-time favorite, which is the Maglite 2AA LED light. But this doesn't even come close to the output of the Sofirn ST1. And I want to pull the camera in a little bit and go over the light, talk about it and its features, and kind of explain to you why this really, well, at least for me, has replaced my EDC carry light. And this is something you should really consider for your EDC and perhaps your carry light as well. So let's go pull the camera in close and take a look. Okay, so right in front of me, I have obviously got the box that the light came in. I just want to pull this up pretty close to the camera so you can take a look at the ST1 packaging. And I really want to just pull it around here to the back side, and I'm going to put a still image up here on the screen. That way, in case this is not clear, you can see it very clearly. So the light has several different functions or settings, and the first is going to be moonlight, which is 1 lumen, and you can get 450 hours out of that. That's absolutely mind-boggling. The second is going to be low. You can get 10 lumens and a maximum of 100 hours. The next setting is going to be medium, which is 350 lumens, and you can do 3.5 hours, or high, which is going to be 800 lumens for 10 minutes before it drops down to 600 lumens, and you can get another 100 minutes on that. Or, which is my real favorite, and I'm going to show a shot of this on the screen shortly, turbo, which is going to be 1500 lumens for 2 minutes, and then it's going to drop down to 600 lumens for an additional 100 minutes. So yeah, really, really bright light, and I've got it out of the box already. So this is just kind of a close-up look at the light here. When it says hot, it really means hot. Like, yeah, you're not going to melt your skin off, but this is hot. You don't want to touch the front of the lens when the light is on. So just looking at it, it's a really nice, solid light, all aluminum construction. We've got ST1 kind of embossed here in the top of it. On the bottom of it, I really like, this is a standard USB-C charger, so you will always be able to charge this. If you're charging your phone, if you're charging any device at all, you'll absolutely be able to charge this light. It holds really nice in the hand. It's got a really good grip to it. I like the kind of design on the side. And then it does come with a little lanyard, which I like because it's easier to just pull it out of a bag if you have it in your EDC bag, if you have it in your pocket, or even if you're going for a walk and you're walking your dog and you want to kind of hold on to that lanyard. It keeps the light readily accessible while keeping your hand free. Now, in terms of the operation of the light, we have one button on the light and that's it. And when you press the button once, it's going to turn on and you're going to get a green ring basically telling you that the battery is fully charged, and that will change to red when your battery needs to be recharged. And now you can just kind of cycle through low, medium, and high, and I'm just going to press and hold this so you can see that. So low, medium, high, and it'll just keep cycling through that. You can go to the moonlight mode. That's not a feature I'm really going to use, but the feature that you're probably all going to use or want to use is the turbo mode, and to get to that, you're going to double tap and it's going to take you into turbo, and let's do that right now. So this table is probably not a good example of how bright this is, but let's aim it at the wall, but then we're going to take this outside and I'm going to show you how this compares to the Maglite, which, let me just put the Maglite on right now as a comparison. Again, this table is not doing it justice, but there is no comparison between this 1500 watt light or lumen light and this 300 lumen Maglite. So I'm going to turn this light on, and that's high because that's what I last had it on, but let's cycle through. We've got low, medium, and high. Now this is on low. I'm going to put the Maglite 2AA LED on. The Maglite looks obviously much brighter, but this is on low. Let's go bring this up to medium and then high. So as you can see, there really is no comparison to my old trusty Maglite. And I should also mention that this is really a fraction of the size of the Maglite. But now let's get on to turbo. So if you look at that, it literally just eats the Maglite for dinner. But let's go outside and take a look at this and see in the darkness how this performs. Okay guys, I am outside now, and I just want to take the Sofirn light and I want to show you kind of how it works. So this right here is low or moonlight mode. And then I'm going to press and hold it. This is low, medium, oh, I'm sorry, it's moonlight, medium, high. And if we double tap it, we're going to go into turbo mode. Guys, this is a very, very bright light. And I don't know that you can really see it in my hand here, but just super, super bright, super small, compact. I love that it's rechargeable. I mean, look at this. Look at the beam. This is just so, so cool. And I think my favorite feature, to be honest, about this light is, well, it's twofold. It's the size, because this is really, really small. And I'm someone that comes from a mag light that generally really prefers mag lights, but I gotta say, unfortunately, mag light is decades behind the curve here. For the size, for the fact that it's rechargeable, it's got a little lanyard and can easily fit in my EDC. The Sofirn light is just really, really cool. I'm gonna post a link to it. Okay, so obviously, as you saw outside, this is a tremendously bright flashlight, especially for its size. But there's something else I want to go over here, and that is two other features. So obviously, I mentioned the moonlight mode, and I want you to just kind of see first at the front of the light here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We actually have 5 LEDs. We have 2 on each side, 2 over here, 2 over here, and 1 in the center. And it's obviously very difficult to see that when the light is on, but let's go to moonlight mode, and maybe we can check that out. So for moonlight mode, we're just going to press and hold this until the light comes on. That's going to be the 1 lumen. So obviously this looks bright on camera. It's really not. It's only 1 lumen. I'm shining this right in my eye and I could see very clearly. But I want to put this on so that way you can see all the LEDs that the light actually does have. Now we're going to go up to turbo, and I'm just going to back up because I don't want to get blinded. But yeah, way brighter. But the next feature that I want to show you, and I think this feature, a lot of flashlights have it, I think, some of the newer ones, but it's a really important one, and I'm super happy that Sofirn has this on their light because it's something I'm going to use all the time, and that's the lockout mode. So a light that's this powerful, that literally, could probably catch something on fire if you touched it up against it, is something that you want to, treat carefully and respectfully. And the best feature of this light is the lockout mode, because you can put this safely in a bag. Maybe you're traveling with something, in a luggage, in a backpack, in your pocket, and you don't have to worry about it accidentally turning on, maybe getting too hot, or even just draining the battery. And to go into the lockout mode, you're basically just going to double tap the button here, and that's it. Now see how it's flashed green? That's telling me that it's locked out. And so if this is in my pocket and I'm leaning against it, it's not going to come on. Now, I obviously held it so it went into moonlight, but look, it's locked out. So absolute worst case scenario, I'm touching it, nothing's happening. If I hold it, it's just gonna go into moonlight for as long as I'm holding it, and then that's it. So the lockout is a great feature. And let me just show you again how to lock it and unlock it. You're gonna double tap it, and now it's unlocked. So let me just show you one more time how we're gonna use the lockout feature. So we're going to double tap it. That's going to turn the lockout mode on. So when lockout mode is on, if you touch this, light will not turn on. But if you touch and hold it, you will get moonlight momentarily, which is again 1 lumen, not going to cause any problems. If you want to unlock it, you're going to double tap it again, and now it's unlocked. It's gone back into low mode, and now as I touch it, I can cycle through all the different settings. I can go into turbo, etc. Guys, I hope you can see from the testing and from the night shots and just kind of the basic operation, the 1-button operation, the USB-C charger, the turbo mode, the moonlight, the low, medium, the high, the lockout, that this is a very versatile light, and this would be great to keep in your car, in your bug-out bag, maybe in a drawer or by the bedside, because again, it's small, it's really lightweight, it's got the lanyard, and again, people are like, oh, I don't need a lanyard. Go take the dog for a walk at night, and you want to keep your hands free, but you've got the flashlight hanging from your wrist, so at a moment's notice you can grab it, you can illuminate something, and if you need to, you could even scare someone or something off with the turbo mode because it is just so bright. I'm going to go ahead and put a link to this. I got this on Amazon. It's regularly $39. At the time of filming this video, I'm noticing that it is on sale for $29, which is an absolute steal for a light of this intensity, this quality aluminum build, rechargeable factor, USB-C factor. Do me a favor, like and subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions. I answer every single comment, and I'll see you on the next one.